What's up, y'all? I know it's been a while since I've done my interviews, and y'all probably thought I did away with it or just forgot I wasn't gonna do it no more. But here's where I've been. I got a role as a news producer in the Raleigh area, so that's definitely took up a lot of my time. But season two is in the works, and I'm definitely coming back bigger and better. Some of my topics I cover will be live events, hot takes and trending news, catch up with some of the old interviews from season one about updates, what they got going on so far, and more. Anybody that wants to be interviewed, just check out this link at the bottom here. I have my information where you can contact with me. Season one was a blast. I enjoyed everybody. Thank you all. Season two coming back even bigger and better. Before I go, take a look at some of season one clips. Hope y'all enjoy. Will, describe your personality, man, on and off the field.
For me, I'm not really a loud guy. I'm really to myself. Whenever people ask for questions and stuff like that, like younger guys coming in, rookies and everything, I'm always one of those people in a film room that you can ask questions to. When I know who I'm going against, usually because like in the CFL, we play against the same teams all the time, right? So you get familiar with the players and you understand who they are, their tendencies as a player, and you kind of build rivalry with these guys. So that would probably be the only time where I'm really loud and rowdy, and when I'm going against certain people that I know, and like we could talk trash on that level. But for the most part, I'm not really a guy who can talk in front of the team, as in like motivating them, and being that leader who speaks to everyone. I don't really have that gift. I'm more of a person who can just show it on the field. But off the field, though, I'm a loving person. I'm a family man. That's all about my life now. Ever since I had my children, got married and all that. But I really real cool, man.
Explain some of your game day preparations and what you go through.
So game day, man, it's just like, I'm locked in. But game day, I'm just like, I'm everywhere. I'm singing, I'm laughing. That's just me, man, because I just try to be, I found out when I get too serious, you know what I'm saying, and just too tight up and tensed up, you know what I'm saying, I just like to play loose. And so my game day routine, man, is just, I like to listen to like a sermon or something like that, or a good preaching sermon just to, calm down. And, I always call my mom before the game.
Steve, I see you doing music, man, vibrant in the clubs, man. Talk about how it feels to get that exposure, man, especially from being from Hot Boys.
Man, see, I already had the clout. I just did it because I was bored, but it boosted my endurance and my intelligence and my ego real bad.
Speak on what experiences have you learned playing basketball that you take with you in everyday life?
Sports can teach you a lot of things, not just basketball, but sports in general. But what I've learned from basketball is probably just just being disciplined and just taking responsibility. Also, just holding yourself accountable and holding like your peers and people around you accountable too.
Hey, man, tell the world about yourself. Who is Sister Daddy-O?
Okay, Sister Daddy-O, I'm an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I'm an entertainer out here striving to get to the big screen. You know what I mean? Sister Daddy-O is a survivor.
Talk about your upbringing and how music became a source.
So I started off with poetry. And that had to be like, 8th grade or maybe like seventh grade. But my first poem was published, because the teacher had these connections. So she was like, this is an extra credit assignment. If you do it and it's good, it can be published in this book. It's a book called Anthology of Young Poets, 2009 edition. So once that happened, because I was really into basketball, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted the ball, I wanted to be in the NBA.
Right.
Everybody dream, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to be in the NBA. So I was going towards that. But my freshman year in high school, I didn't make the team. And I just was still writing poetry throughout the time. And I didn't have practice after school, basketball practice. So it just, that energy turned into me going into like hip hop and wanting to write to beats instead of just writing with no music at all. So that's how it like initially began, and then it jumped from me just practicing and practicing and practicing and finding the love and learning